Hi, I'm a 22-year-old female. My boyfriend of 4 years is a 24-year-old male. We recently had a baby. He is now 5 weeks old. When we announced the pregnancy, everyone seemed happy for us, except my mother-in-law. When she heard the news, she cried and she said she wasn't ready to be grandma yet. My pregnancy wasn't the greatest. I had complications the entire time and he was born 3 weeks early. The day after delivery, my dad and his girlfriend visited us at the hospital. When they were about to leave, my mother-in-law came rushing through the door making a scene. She ran toward my boyfriend who was holding our son and basically ripped him from his arms. All 4 of us were in shock as we couldn't believe what just happened. Since we didn't want to make a scene, we let her hold him until we decided it was time to leave because we were all exhausted. She left. Still in shock, I told my boyfriend to please have a talk with her, to tell her how inappropriate that was, and to please ask when she wants to hold the baby. A few days later, we were finally able to go home. My mother-in-law visited us shortly after. Our son was sound asleep. When he woke up and started crying, my boyfriend went to the bedroom. His mom rushed after him and tried to grab him again, to which my boyfriend said that he was going to change the diaper and she can have him right now. A few minutes later, she left our apartment crying. My boyfriend tried texting and calling, but she didn't answer. About 2 weeks later, she texted him saying she missed my boyfriend like nothing happened. We were invited to my in-laws' house for Christmas Day breakfast. We were all having a great time, or so I thought. His mom disappeared suddenly, and when I asked my boyfriend, he said she left the house crying. I honestly had no clue why. The baby was asleep most of the visit, and this was her house. When we first got there, he had a tummy ache, and I was holding him for like 5 minutes until he fell asleep. After an hour of her being gone, we decided to leave. We said goodbye to my father-in-law, and my boyfriend said, if she is ready to talk it out, she knows my number. To which he replied, she isn't going to call. My boyfriend asked him what he meant by that, and he just answered, you know what you did and you should think about our poor behavior. I asked him what the problem was, what we did wrong, and he just screamed in my face about how horrible we are treating them, that we are withholding their grandson from them, and how he specifically is not allowed near the baby. He also called me a horrible mother in person for standing between them and our little family, which I have never done. I told him that I was not going to let him scream at me like this, so we left. After this, my boyfriend and I had a talk. I told him I was over this and I'm not having toxic people like them in my child's life, to which he completely agreed. His parents, however, think that I'm being cruel and stated they are seeking legal help to sue us for their right to see their grandson. I am done and don't want them in our lives. Do you think AITA? Please like and follow for more great true life stories.